The design of the LG Magna is definitely good. It is something which is different from what we have seen, especially from LG in budget Android phone segment. So this is going to be not a very budget phone, but in terms of the price, it should be in between 15 to 20,000 rupees. That is something which we are expecting. Let's see when it comes to India. It is definitely coming to India by the end of March or beginning of April. In the month of April, you will see this device in India. We have the loudspeaker over there at the back side, which has a metallic mesh over there, which is pretty loud again. And on the front, we can see that we have a slightly curved display glass, which I already mentioned, but this is something which makes this phone look very good. And the overall viewing angles also become better, especially when you take a look over this display from extreme angles. We have 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB of internal memory. We also have glance view, gesture shot, front camera light, and we also have the touch and shoot option as well. We do have proximity sensor over there and LED notification light as well. The build quality of the phone is good. The phone feels good in hand, and also it is kind of light. The display will get a lot of fingerprints over time, but it will not get scratches very easily. The battery inside is a removable battery. It is 2540 milliampere hour removable battery, which you will have on the phone. So let's take a look over the phone dialer now. Again, as you can see, it is running on the latest UI from LG, which is a custom UI running on top of Android, and you can dial the number easily, but you cannot make a cellular video call. You do have this phone, which is a dual SIM phone, so you can switch in between two SIM cards by just tapping over there. Again, we do not have any SIM card inside, so nothing will happen. This is how the notification center look like. As you can see, it is very fluid and there is no problem. We have notifications on which you can take the action from here. You can control the brightness. We do have support for automatic brightness as well, and then we have some other toggles. Let's go into settings as of now and take a look what all we have as far as version of Android is concerned. So we go to general and find out the version of Android, exact version of Android which we have on this one, and we need to basically come out, and I think we need to go to about phone. Yeah, over there we have the software information, and under the software information we find out that the Android is 5.0.2, which is very good, and you do have support for OTA update on this device, so you will get OTA updates as per the information which we have got. Let's take a look of the storage scenario. We have 8 GB of internal storage on this phone, and out of that 8 GB, 3 GB is going to be available to the user. One thing which I have found on some of the phones running on Lollipop, they actually take good amount of storage, because Lollipop and the custom UI which is running on top of Android is taking approximately 4.70 GB out of 8 GB. So 8 GB is definitely something which you need for a Lollipop phone, and still you will get only 3 GB out of 8 as far as the available storage is concerned for the consumer. When it comes to application scenario, we will just show you the current status of the RAM, and it is not allowing us to actually check out the RAM status for some reason. They have actually done this, that it is giving me a warning that you are not authorized to see the RAM status. I don't know why they have done that, but that's how it is. We will take a look over this thing later on once we get this device in India for review. Taking a look over the location access, you do have support for GPS navigation as well, which is very good, and then you have some gestures also supported. You also have support for quick circle case, which will also come for this phone, and this phone will come in different other colors. This is the black and gray kind of a model. You do have a golden model as well, which looks very nice. And talking about the camera performance, let's take a look of the camera now. And for this, as I do always, I will take a photo of my iPhone 6 over there, and let's see how does it perform. First of all, we will check out the rear camera, and then we will check out the front camera. So I have my iPhone over there. Let me just take a photo. Again, we are taking this photo right now in a hall where we do not have much amount of light. Let me just turn on the flash so that we have the actual photo. I take this photo now. So it does have autofocus, and tap to focus is also supported. Let me just take a photo right now with the front camera. The front camera is looking very good. I would say it is looking nice, and the photo clarity should also be good. The front camera is again a 5 megapixel camera, which is capable of recording high definition video as well, and the rear camera is also capable of recording high definition video. In this low light scenario, the front camera selfie it has taken is looking very nice in terms of clarity. I have not seen this kind of clarity on some of the other Android phones, but this camera is doing a very good job as far as the front camera is concerned. The front camera is taking very good photos, and when we talk about the other photo, this is the photo which we have taken from the rear camera. This photo is looking good, I would say. I would like like if this photo actually have been kind of brighter, but this photo is again not very bright, which I'm not very happy about. But clarity is something which is very nicely reproduced, so everything is clear. Colors are being reproduced okay. I would say they could have been better, and the brightness of the photo is again not that much, but still the photo has came out to be pretty decent from this device, and you can record high definition video from the rear camera as well as from the front camera on this phone. And let's take a look over the camera options, and for that we need to find out the touch capacitive controls. And for some reason, okay, so here we go. This is how the camera UI look like. When it comes to the resolution, you can record high definition video, and the rear camera can, the front camera can allow you to record high definition video at 720p as well as at 1080p, which you can see over there. Whereas the rear camera, let me just toggle to the rear camera and check out this option for the video resolution. So we have the option over there, and the rear camera is also capable of recording high definition video at 720 and 1080p. So this device looks like a very good device as far as camera is concerned. When it comes to hardware, the hardware is 1.2 GHz quad-core processor. We are not sure which chipset it is. It could be a MediaTek chipset, but it does not look like a MediaTek chipset. It looks like a Snapdragon device, but we will confirm that later. As far as other specification goes, it does have geotagging and some of the things which you might need. The major highlight for this phone is going to be the kind of design it has. It is very light in terms of the overall weight, and thickness wise it is 10.2 millimeter, so it is not a very thin phone, but the curved profile of this phone is something which will make it stand out across all the budget phones which are there in India once it comes to India. Talking about the connectivity, we have the 3.5mm audio jack on the top, a secondary microphone for noise cancellation. At this side we have an indent to remove the back cover. When we take a look over the back bottom, in terms of connectivity, we have a primary microphone at the bottom, a micro USB port which is covered by security thing, loudspeaker, rear camera 8 megapixel, these volume buttons and the power and sleep key, LED flash over there for low light photos as well as for the torch. You have the secondary microphone for noise cancellation. You also have a 3.5mm audio jack. On this side you have no buttons, no connectivity. The overall profile of the phone is something which is very different from any other budget phone out there, which definitely is very good for this phone. So that's all from us. Do let us know if you have any specific question for LG Magna. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.